Another Death Row production. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Tyson, the next heavyweight champion of the world. Everybody else for.
Alrighty guys, what's going on? Welcome on back. It's the Empire. I'm your host Risky. It is Tuesday, April 28th. Currently, as recording this video, I'm waiting for that Cubs game to finish up. Also, if Freddie Freeman could hit a home run, we come through in our parlay, our home run parlay. But you guys already know the rules. It's on to the next one. We got a full slate of baseball here on tap today. Guys, Outlier Sportsbook. The link is down in the description. Sign up with them. The first week is free. Also, at the end of the video, the 3 bets we'll be placing here today ourselves. With all of that being said, let's jump into it. Alright, first game up, we got the Tampa Bay Rays out in Cleveland taking on the Guardians. Nick Martinez on the mount for the Rays. Tanner Bybee on the mount for the Guardians. Alright, getting into this one, the Rays won the first game of the series yesterday 3-2. Today, Nick Martinez is on the mount for the Rays, off to an amazing start this year. His last outing, 8 innings pitched against the Reds, only 1 run given up. Today, he's going to be seeing this Cleveland Guardians team that's batting .235 versus right-handed pitching. Nick Martinez is a sinker ball pitcher, requires a lot of contact, a lot of ground outs. He has terrible splits versus left-handed pitching. He'll be seeing 5 left-handed bats in this Guardians lineup here today. Looking at the matchup form, there is 3 guys that really match up very well against him. That's Kwan, DeLautner, and Ramirez. Another big thing here, this Tampa Bay Rays bullpen is completely taxed coming into this. The arms that's going to be available for them late in this game is going to give them a bit of a disadvantage. On the other side, we got Tanner Bybee. Earlier this month, he got lit up by the Braves in Atlanta, but back-to-back home starts, he's been really good in his home starts this season. 170 ERA, even dating back to last year, he's a really good pitcher at home. Today, he's going to be seeing a Tampa Bay Rays team that's currently batting .240 versus right-handed pitching. This Rays team's also batting .255 in their last 6 games played, so they've been killing it offensively lately. Looking at the matchup for him, there is a few guys in the past that have gotten to Tanner Bybee. Caminero, Diaz, and Aranda, they've all gotten to Bybee in the past. Looking at the bullpen here for the Guardians, they're actually in a very good place coming into this one here today. They'll be able to come in and stop the bleeding if Bybee's getting hit up in this one. The weather's showing about 65 degrees, wind blowing in from the outfield into the diamond. Let's get to the picks. The Guardians are the betting odd favorites in this game. Like I said, the bullpens are going to give them a big advantage late in this one, and that's why I like them here on the money line. The game total set at 7.5. I do like the over 7.5 total runs. I could see a few runs being put up in this game here today. A 5-4, 6-4 game where the Guardians win. Onto the player prop. I like DeLautner of the Guardians to hit a home run today. Up next, we got the Giants in Philadelphia taking on the Phillies. Tyler Mahle on the mount for the Giants. The left-handed pitcher Luzardo on the mount for the Phillies. Alright, getting into this one, the Phillies come into this game. In their last 12 games played, they're just 1-11. Today, they're going to be playing the Giants, who got Tyler Mahle on the mount. Mahle, in his last outing at home, he pitched 7 shutout innings. The start before that, though, on the road in Cincinnati, pitched 4 innings, gave up 8 runs. This is a guy, when we look back to even last season, has terrible splits when we compare his road numbers to his home games. We know San Francisco, the home park, is a pitcher-friendly ballpark. Last season, in his road starts, he finished with a .535 ERA. Today, looking at this spot for him, he is a fastball pitcher, throws the fastball 50% of the time. He does have bad splits versus left-handed bats. We know this Phillies team. We know the top of this order. Granted, they are playing terribly offensively right now. They're only batting .192 in their last 6 games played. .202 versus right-handed pitching overall in the season. This isn't a team, though, I'm expecting to continue to play that way. They do match up very well against Mahle. I can see them getting a few runs off of him here today. This Giants bullpen has been really good this year. 5.30 ERA coming into this, the second best in Major League Baseball. I could see them coming in and stopping the bleeding if Mahle's getting hit up in this one. On the other side, we got Luzardo on the mount. He looked really good in his last start against the Rockies. Pitched against the Cubs, I should say. Pitched into the 5th inning. Only gave up 1 run. But this is a very volatile pitcher. This is a guy, when he looks good, he really looks good. When he struggles, he really struggles. The start before that, he gave up 8 runs to the Cubs, 5 runs to the Diamondbacks, and 1 run. Then, like I said, this is that volatility with him. 1 run to the Rockies. Looking at this matchup here today for him, he's going to be seeing a Giants team that's currently batting .280 versus left-handed pitching. That's the second best as well in Major League Baseball. Luzardo is a strikeout pitcher. He's at his best and he's most successful when he got the strikeouts working for him. He does match up well against this Giants lineup. Like I said, they're batting .280, but with only 8 home runs to go along with it. That's actually towards the lower tier right now versus left-handed pitching. So if Luzardo could get the strikeouts working, keep these Giants from making solid contact, I could see him having success in this game, pitching about 6 innings, giving up a run. This Phillies bullpen has not been good this year. 4.40 ERA, but they were rested. They had off yesterday. The bullpen is rested coming into this one. Looking at the weather, 65-degree day with the wind blowing from the diamond to right field, so left-handed bats will have an advantage in this game. Let's get to the picks. The Phillies are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I like them on the money line. The game total set at 8, and I really like the over 8 total runs in this one. For the player prop, I'm taking one player prop in this game. It's Schwarber of the Phillies to hit a home run today. Alright, next game up, we got the Colorado Rockies out in Cincinnati taking on the Reds. Shagano on the mount for the Rockies, Burns on the mount for the Reds. Alright, getting into this one, the Rockies coming off the sweep of the Mets travel into Cincinnati here today. They got Shagano on the mount for the Rockies. He's looked good to start off the season. Through his first 5 starts, he has a 3.42 ERA. Getting straight to this one here, I do not like this spot for Shagano. This Cincinnati Reds team matches up very well against him. Shagano throws that fastball that's topping out about 92 miles per hour. He requires a lot of ground outs. He throws that splitter and his cutter. That's topping out about 88, 87 right now. The cutter's topping about 86. This is a spot here today. He's going to be seeing a Reds team that's currently batting .225 versus right-handed pitching. In their last 6 games played, they're batting .267 as a team with 8 home runs to go along with it. They've been killing it offensively of late. Like I said, this lineup, there's a bunch of guys that match up very well against them. Steers, Stevenson, Stewart, and Ellie, they all match up very well against Shagano. I could see them getting 3-4 runs off them, maybe even 5. This Rockies bullpen has been decent this season to start off the year, but in their last 6 games played, the Rockies bullpen has been struggling of late. 5.35 ERA. I could see the Reds getting another few runs off of this Rockies bullpen. On the other side, we have Chase Burns on the mount for the Reds. He's been really good this season. He had that one bad outing against the Angels where he gave up 5 runs, but since then gotten back to form. His last outing, he pitched into the 6th inning, giving up 2 runs to the Rays. Today, he's going to be seeing a Rockies team that is capable of getting to him. There's 3 guys that really match up well against them: Goodman, Tover, and Beck. I could see them possibly getting to him here today. The big thing about Burns, he is a strikeout pitcher. This Rockies team strikes out top 5 most in Major League Baseball. If he could have the strikeout game working for him here today, just like we saw McLean did over the weekend, I can see him going about 6-7 innings, giving up a run, and then the Reds bullpen comes into it, which is the best in Major League Baseball. 2.27 ERA. Looking at the weather here today, it's going to be good hitting weather for the first 2 hours. 80 degrees almost. Wind blowing from the diamond to the outfield, but when we look here at around 8-9 o'clock, around the 7th 8th inning projections, they are looking at rain. Let's get to the picks here. The Cincinnati Reds are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I like them on the run line. The game total set at 9, and I do like the over 9 total runs in this game. For the player prop, I'm taking 2 Cincinnati Reds. Give me Ellie De La Cruz to hit a home run. Chase Burns to go over his strikeouts line, over 6.5 Ks. Up next, we got the Red Sox in Toronto taking on the Blue Jays. The left-handed pitcher Peyton Toll on the mount for the Sox. The right-handed pitcher Yes Savage making his first start for the Blue Jays here today. Alright, getting into this one, the Red Sox now, after firing their manager, come into this winners of 3 games in a row. Today, the left-handed pitcher Peyton Tolles on the mount. He made his first start of the season last week against the Yankees, pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run. This is a guy, though, that has an expected ERA of 4.80. Last year and the season before that, we saw him when he came out, he would get hit up in some of his starts. He does have a nasty fastball, tops out about 98-99 miles per hour. Yesterday, this Blue Jays team saw Ranger Suarez. They did not get to him. He pitched 8 innings, only gave up like 1 hit to the Blue Jays lineup. Suarez and Toll are 2 completely different pitchers. Suarez is a ground ball pitcher with a lot of off-speed pitches. It kept this Blue Jays team off balance yesterday. Looking at this lineup today, matchup for Toll, this Blue Jays team does match up very well against them. They're still batting .240 versus left-handed pitching. I can see this Red Sox team getting 2-3 runs off its hole here today. The Red Sox bullpen is in good shape to come in and stop the bleeding. On the other side, we have Savage making his season debut. The last time we saw him, he was pitching in the World Series against the Dodgers. His last outing against them, pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, also struck out 12 batters in that game. Today, he's going to be seeing this Red Sox lineup that has, like I said, they've been hitting the ball better in this last 6 games played. But when I look at the numbers here for your Savage, he can come out here today, have success against this lineup. He does match up well against this Red Sox team. There's only 2 guys I really worry for him. That's Abreu and Contreras. I could see them maybe getting a run or 2 off of him. The big way for this Red Sox team to score is going to be off of this Blue Jays bullpen. They come into attacks. They've not been good all year. Let's get to the picks. The Blue Jays are the betting odds favorites in this game, and I like them on the money line. The game total set at 7.5. I do like the under 7.5 total runs in this one. For the player prop, I only got 1 player prop. It's Vlad Jr. of the Blue Jays to hit a home run today. Next up, we got the Washington Nationals in New York taking on the Mets. Zach Littell on the mount for the Nats. Clay Holmes on the mount for the Mets. Alright, getting into this one, the Mets now 2-8 in their last 10 games played. They're going to be seeing Zach Littell for the Washington Nationals, who's probably been one of the worst starting pitchers in Major League Baseball in the last month. His last 2 starts, he's given up 6 home runs. He currently gives up the most home runs in Major League Baseball. He's given up 2.5 per 9 innings. Looking at this Mets team, granted, this Mets team is terrible offensively right now, batting just 190 in their last 6 games played. They can technically get to Zach Littell here today, but it's hard to handicap this Mets team right now. On the other side, we have Clay Holmes on the mount for the Mets. He's looked good to start off the year, going at least 5 innings in all of them, only giving up 2 runs the max. Last season, when he saw this Nationals team, his last start against them, pitched into the 6th inning, giving up no runs. I can see this Nationals team getting to him. There's 2 guys that really match up well against them. That's James Wood and Abrams. He is a sinker ball pitcher, requires a lot of contact outs. This Mets bullpen, in my opinion, has been underwhelming. There's like 2 guys I really liked, but they do come out and let up a bunch of runs. Looking at the weather here today, 56 degrees. It's going to be a cool day, cool evening here, I should say, for this game. But there is going to be 10-mile-per-hour winds blowing from the diamond straight to the outfield, helping some balls carry late in the game. Let's get to the picks. The New York Mets are the betting odds favorites in this game here today, and I'm playing them on the money line. The game total set at 7.5. I do like the over 7.5 total runs in this one. For the player prop, I'm taking 1 National, 1 Met. Give me James Wood of the Nationals to hit a home run. Give me Juan Soto of the Mets to also hit a home run in this game today. Up next, we got the Detroit Tigers in Atlanta taking on the Braves. Cody Mize on the mount for the Tigers. The left-handed pitcher Perez on the mount for the Braves. Cody Mize on the mount for Detroit in this game. He's looked good to start off this year. His last 3 outings, 16 innings pitched, only 2 runs given up. Today, he's going to be seeing an Atlanta Braves team that's currently batting .268 versus right-handed pitching. They have 20-plus home runs to go along with it. Looking at the matchup here for Mize today, I can see this Atlanta Braves team getting 3-4 runs off of him. There's a bunch of guys in this lineup that match up well against him. Acuna, Baldwin, Harris. Looking at the Detroit Tigers bullpen, they come into it with a 4.80 ERA, but in their last 6 games played, they have a 5.60 ERA. They've been playing terrible of late. On the other side, we have the left-handed pitcher Perez on the mound for Atlanta. He's looked good this season. He's coming off a good outing against the Phillies. 6 innings pitched, no runs given up. We know this Detroit Tigers numbers versus left-handed pitching. They're batting .217 on the year. They also only have 6 home runs to go along with it off of left-handed pitching, which is bottom 5 in the league as well. I can see Martin Perez coming out here today, having success against this Detroit lineup, maybe giving up a run or two. The Braves bullpen, one of the best in Major League Baseball, come into this game with a 3.10 ERA. I could see them stopping the bleeding if like Tolkerson and a few of the other right-handed bats get to Perez. Let's get to the picks. The Braves are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I'm playing them on the money line. The game total set at 9. I do like the under 9 total runs. They're showing heavy wind blowing from the outfield in straight to the diamond. I like the under 9 total runs. For the player props, I'm taking 2 Braves in this one. Give me Harris for 2 total bases. Perez, the starting pitcher, to go over his strikeouts line, over 3.5 Ks. Next up, we got the Seattle Mariners in Minnesota taking on the Twins. Logan Gilbert on the mound for Seattle. Joe Ryan on the mound for the Twins. Getting straight into this one, this game turned out to be one of my least favorite games on the schedule here today. We have 2 good starting pitchers on the mound that are capable of getting hit up. We've seen Logan Gilbert give up 5 runs in 2 different starts this season. Joe Ryan on the other side just got hit up by the terrible Mets. Looking at this game here today, I do give the advantage to Logan Gilbert. He has seen this Minnesota Twins team in the past and has had very good numbers against them. On the other side, it's the complete opposite story for Joe Ryan. He's got hit up both times last year when he saw this Mariners lineup. Looking at both of the bullpens got used yesterday. The Seattle Mariners bullpen has not looked good in their last 6 outings. In their last 6 games played, they have an ERA of 6.36. Granted, on the year, they have an overall bullpen ERA of 4.90, so it just goes to show how terrible they've been playing of late. On the other side, we have a Minnesota Twins bullpen that comes into this with a 5.25 ERA. Yesterday, when the bullpen arms came in, they let up a bunch of runs. Let's get straight to the picks in this one. The Mariners are the betting odd favorites in this game, and I like them here on the money line. The game total set at 7.5. It is cool weather out there in Minnesota, but there is a strong gust of wind, 13 miles per hour blown from the diamond straight to right field. I like the over 7.5 total runs. For the player prop, 1 Mariner in this game, I'm taking Naylor to hit a home run. Next up, we got the Angels in Chicago taking on the White Sox. Soriano on the mound for the Angels. Davis Martin on the mound for the White Sox. Soriano here on the mound for the Angels. He's been the best starting pitcher in Major League Baseball up to this point. 6 starts, .24 ERA. Looking at this matchup here today for him against this White Sox team, I can see him continuing his success. He matches up very well against them. This White Sox team is currently only batting .235 versus right-handed pitching, but Soriano throws a very good sinker. They have been struggling with sinker ball pitchers all season. On top of that, Soriano is a strikeout pitcher. He's top 10 in the league in strikeouts this year. This White Sox lineup, top 5 in Major League Baseball with the most strikeouts. I can see Soriano coming out here today, going about 6-7 innings, giving up maybe a run. On top of that, this Angels team is gonna need him to go at least 7 innings. Their bullpen is completely taxed coming into this game. On the other side, we got Davis Martin. He's been really good to start off this year. 5 starts, ERA of 2.01. Looking at his matchup last week against the Diamondbacks, he looked really sharp. I can see him coming out here today, having a game similar to that, pitching 5-6 innings, possibly giving up a run. The big thing in this game, guys, it's going to be both of the bullpens. Both of the bullpens is absolutely terrible. Yesterday's game had like a 4-hour rain delay. They started playing about 10:30. It didn't finish till close to like 1 in the morning. It's a pick'em spot, really, guys. Let's get to the picks. The Angels are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I'm playing them on the money line. The game total set at 7.5. I do like the under 7.5 total runs here today. For the player prop, we're taking 2 Angels. Give me Zach Neto for 2 total bases. Soriano to go over his strikeouts line, over 5.5 Ks. Next up, we got the Yankees in Texas taking on the Rangers. Cam Schlittler on the mound for the Yankees. Jacob deGrom on the mound for the Rangers. Alright, getting straight into this one, guys. This actually turned out to be another one of the games that I really didn't like here on the schedule. It's a very good pitching matchup. When I did the breakdown, both of these starting pitchers match up very well against the lineup they're going to be seeing here today. Cam Schlittler has looked very sharp this year. He's going to be seeing a Texas Rangers team that's currently only batting .220 versus right-handed pitching. In their last 6 games played, they're only batting .227 as a team. I can see Schlittler coming out here, pitching 7 shutout innings today. On the other side, we got Jacob deGrom on the mound. He's looked really sharp in his last 3 starts. He's going to be seeing a Yankees team who started off the year not striking out a lot at all. They were averaging in the first 3 weeks only 4 strikeouts per 9 innings. In the last 2 weeks, it's increased up to 8.5 strikeouts per 9 innings. Jacob deGrom has had his strikeout game working in his last few outings. I can see deGrom coming out here, pitching 6 innings, maybe giving up a run or 2. It's going to be the battle of the bullpen here today, guys. It is a big advantage for the Yankees in that department. Let's get to the picks. The Yankees are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I'm playing them on the run line. The game total set at 7.5. I do like the under 7.5 total runs. For the player prop, I'm taking one player prop. It's Cody Bellinger of the Yankees to hit a home run today. Next game up, we got the Chicago Cubs in San Diego taking on the Padres. Cabrera on the mound for the Cubs. Walker Buehler on the mound for the Padres. Looking at Cabrera here on the mound for the Cubs, off to a very good start this season. One of the big issues with him last year with Miami was his command issues. We're not seeing that this year, and it's reflecting. He's looked really good. Looking at this matchup today against this Padres lineup for him, the Padres, granted, their numbers are a bit inflated because that series out in Mexico, but looking at their hitting numbers from the last 10 games played, they are batting .263 as a team, so they've been hitting decent for a little bit now. Yesterday's game, they put up 9 runs on this Cubs team. Looking at this Chicago Cubs bullpen, they've been terrible in the last week played. In the last 7 games for the Cubs, they have a 5.35 ERA in the bullpen. They used a bunch of arms in yesterday's game. If Cabrera's not able to go 6-7 innings here today, this Cubs team will be in trouble. On the other side, we have Walker Buehler. He's not looked good to start off the year. He got hit up in his last 2 starts. He's given up 8 runs in 8 innings pitched in his last 2 starts. Looking at the matchup here today for him, the Chicago Cubs lineup matches up very well against them. I can see them getting a few runs off of him. The Padres bullpen yesterday was the big advantage for them, but they used a bunch of arms and got hit up. This game here today, the big thing, the big determining factor is going to be the starting pitching matchup. Which one of these starting pitchers is able to go the longest out there without giving up the most amount of runs? Let's get to the picks here. The Chicago Cubs are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total set at 8, and I do like the over 8 total runs in this one. For the player prop, I'm taking one player prop. It's Ian Happ of the Cubs to hit a home run today. Final game of the day, we got the Miami Marlins in Los Angeles taking on the Dodgers. Junk on the mound for Miami, Ohtani on the mound for the Dodgers. Looking at Jansen Junk here on the mound for Miami, off to a very good start this year. One of the big things, well, there's 2 big components to Jansen Junk. He struggles in his road starts, even dating back to last season and 10 road starts last year. He had a 4.80 ERA. This season, in his 3 road starts, he struggled. The other big component, he struggles versus left-handed bats. We know the lefties he's going to be seeing in the top of this Dodgers lineup. You got Shohei, you got Freeman, and Kyle Tucker there. The Miami Marlins bullpen has been playing absolutely terrible of late. In their last 6 games played, they have a 5.75 bullpen ERA. I can see this Dodgers team putting up a bunch of runs here today. On the other side, we have Shohei on the mound. He's looked really good to start off the year. In his 4 starts, he has an ERA of 0.38. Looking at this matchup here today for him, though, I can see this Miami Marlins team getting to him. They are a very good contact hitting team. In the Marlins' last 6 games played, they're actually batting .263 as a unit, so they continue to hit the ball well. I can see them getting to Shohei, maybe giving up 2 runs. The Dodgers bullpen did get a bit used in yesterday's game, but I can see them coming in, giving up a run or 2 on their own, but holding down the lead. let's get to the picks here. The Dodgers are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I'm playing them on the run line. The game total set at 8.5. I do like the under 8.5 total runs here today. For the player prop, I'm taking Muncy of the Dodgers to hit a home run. Alrighty guys, before we get up out of here, the 4 bets we're going to be placing here today. The first one is our $10 ladder play, our solo bet. Stupid ass Cubs blew the game late for us, so we're going to be restarting here today. $10 on the Cincinnati Reds on the run line. This is our ladder play of the day. We're getting the Reds right now at plus 102. Next up, we have a 2-leg home run parlay we'll be playing here today. It's Kyle Schwarber of the Phillies and Ellie De La Cruz of the Cincinnati Reds. Alright, next up I have another home run parlay that I really like here today. I'm taking Hunter Goodman of the Colorado Rockies, and I'm taking Muncy of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Then our final bet of the day will be a 3-leg parlay where we start off with the San Francisco Giants Philadelphia Phillies game total to go over 8 total runs. We're then going to play the Atlanta Braves on the money line, and we wrap up this bet with the Los Angeles Dodgers on the run line. Alrighty guys, before we get up out of here, I just want to send my salutes out to you all. Man, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me, having this rough stretch right now. We're going to break through this. I appreciate you all. I respect you all. I hope we all win some money here today, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.